Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing Hachsteg's learning of the Pele Yoetz, day 7, and a new chapter called Vayihi Noyam, based on the special tefillah that some people say before they perform mitzvahs, as the Pele Yoetz is going to explain. Vayihi Noyam, the entire phrase, Vayihi Noyam Hashem Elokeinu Aleinu, may the pleasantness of Hashem be upon us, Umaisi Yadenu Koinenu Aleinu, and may He establish our handiwork for us. Umaisi Yadenu Koinenu, may He establish our handiwork for us. Says the Pele Yoetz, before any good deed that you do, you should say this declaration, Vayihi Noyam, which is again, that let the pleasantness of Hashem be upon us. Whether you're doing something good in your speech, whether b'maisa with your actions. And this is a nechama, this is a consolation to our impoverished spiritual life. We are very poor in spirituality. We don't have the ability to have the right kavanah, the right intention for any of the mitzvahs that we do. Every single word that a person says, brachas and tefillos and Torah and the like. Every mitzvah that a person performs. There are secret, lofty secrets, and that are lofty secrets and secrets upon secrets in the mystical realms of the things that we are doing. You can build in the heavens higher worlds as a result of the mitzvahs that you are doing. Even the chachamim, the great sages who understand those secrets which are hidden, they can't even reach 1/1000 or 1,000,000 that there is in the hidden areas and aspects of wisdom. Kol sheken and all the more so we, if the greatest chachamim cannot understand, and they cannot reach those secret places of wisdom and of Kabbalah and of mysticism and loftiness and the like, so then certainly we, the orphans of orphans, she'enanu yodim klum, we know nothing. El devarim kipshatan, we only know things in their simplest form. Rak zoisi nechamaseinu, this will be our nechama, our consolation. Asher gilu lanu Rabbi zichron livracha, Chazal have revealed to us. Ki koyach mitzvahs hakel yizbarach payalos besegula. The mitzvahs that HaKadosh Baruch has commanded us to do, they're payal, they make big roshim, a big action in Shemayim. V'oisais roshim l'mayla, they make this roshim, this impact above. Av shenasa is built the kavanah, brother. Even if you don't have the proper kavanah, the proper intention when you're doing the mitzvah, it still makes a roshim, it still makes an imprint in Shemayim. At least if you can't be mechavan, you can't have the intention for the intricate details of what that mitzvah is all about, at least have kavanah for the main idea behind the mitzvah. And that is that I'm doing this particular action, this mitzvah, to fulfill the will of Hashem. I want to give pleasure to the Rebbeinu Shalom. Let me be misakin to fix up and correct anything that in its shorish and its root. I should know the holy things of this world and to know the Rebbeinu Shalom. I made a beautiful mashal about this, says the Pele Yoetz. It's in my sefer called Beis Tefilasi. Go and take a look over there, which I don't have in front of me, so I don't know what the mashal is, but it's beautiful, says the Pele Yoetz. And therefore, all you have to have in mind is, I'm doing a mitzvah. I'm doing the Ratzon of Hashem. I want to make HaKadosh Baruch Hu happy. Do I have to understand everything I'm doing? No, impossible. How can I understand everything? But at least let me understand that I'm doing something that is so wonderful and beautiful in the eyes of the Rebbeinu Shalom, and this is the way that I bring nachas ruach liyotzei to my Creator. And therefore you should daven before every act of mitzvah that you do. and every word of mitzvahs, tefillah, brachas, kind words and the like. Like we said, that Hashem's pleasantness should be upon us, and He should establish our handiwork. Even though if you don't say these words vayinoyim, still it's going to make a big impact in Shemayim, the mitzvah that you do. Nevertheless, there is a distinction whether you say this phrase or you don't say it. You cannot compare someone who is mechaven, who has intentions when he does the mitzvah, to someone who has no real intentions at all. The one who has kavanah, has intention for the mitzvah, to make Hashem happy, to do the Ratzon of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he's poyel, he's ma'orer, he awakens many things above, much more than the one who doesn't have kavanah. What can you compare this to? To a long rope. One end of the rope is down here on the earth, beyond Adam, in the hands of the man. He's holding on to the rope. And the second end of the rope is going all the way up into the skies. Since that the person down here is holding on to the end of the rope, so he holds on to it and he shakes a little bit, so it makes a little bit of waves going up and it shakes a drop maybe at the top. But if you're holding on to the bottom rope very strong, and you shake it really hard, it makes an impact, and then it really goes all the way up, shaking to the top. The same thing is here with mitzvahs. When you have the right kavanas, the right intention for doing mitzvahs, and you have that kavana, you create a much greater his oirus, awakening above, in order to awaken the love that you have for Hashem. You unify His name, the kushabrichu, ushchinte, and His shchina. So the more kavana that you have down here, the more you are shaking that rope with strength, and the more it's going all the way up to the top where the Rebbeinu Shalom is, and therefore it awakens and it brings out from a person much higher levels in the avodas Hashem. That's what we have in mind when we say Vahinoyam. Establish our deeds in Shemayim, mima'al above, as if we had all of the proper kavanas, the proper intentions, the mystical ones, the holy ones, the spiritual ones. Even we don't understand, we want that it should be considered as if we had those kavanas. And your tefillah, this tefillah v'hinam, it will bring about peiros, it will bring about things to fruition. Even that pasuk, the secrets that are hinted to voice in every single letter, every single word. It is fitting that a person should say Vayinoyim, say it again and again and again in everything that you do. You're being mechaven, you have great kavanas, you're saying, let my kavanas be pleasing before you. And in that way, Be'ez Hashem, we're going to elevate ourselves, awaken the spiritual realm in Shemayim, and in that way, Be'ez Hashem, have true kavanah to do the ruts and the will of Hashem. All the best.